when you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes.
Minasan konnichiwa. Sunday, June 16th is Father's Day. Before I begin, I'd like you to listen to part of a song titled Daddy, performed by Coldplay. Please pay close attention to the lyrics. Don't hear the male vocalist, but hear the cries of a child.
Daddy, are you out there? Daddy, won't you come and play? Daddy, do you not care? Is there nothing that you wanna say? I know you're hurting too. I need you, I do. Daddy, if you're out there, Daddy, all I wanna say. You're so far away. Only so far away.
Every year we honor fathers. We give gifts of appreciations and hear pastors talk about what a father is. But there's something that we ignore. It's the fatherless home. In Japan, 38% of marriages end up in divorce, and there are more than 1.4 million single-parent homes. 90% of these single-parent homes are provided and cared for by single mothers. Over 50% of these homes live in poverty. In the United States, almost 60% of marriages end in divorce. More than 25% of the children in America live in single-parent homes. There is an ethnic group in America where 75% of the children are raised in single-parent homes, and many of them not by their biological mother or father. Many of these children are born out of wedlock and are fatherless. No matter how hard these single mothers try to do their best in raising these children, there is a void in the family that statistics can't tell. That's the missing father. Numbers and statistics may be able to predict what a child may become. But the one thing it can't tell is the void in a child's heart because of a fatherless home. Making this video has made me look in the Bible's mirror and to see something that is less than the Christ that died for me. My son is 30 years old. God, where has the time gone? This self-evaluation is more than about being a father. It's about also hopefully one day being a grandfather. I learned through raising my son, a child is born either a male or female. A child born male does not make a man. A male can father a child, but being a father does not make a daddy. A baby didn't ask to be born. The baby didn't choose who his parents would be. My son surely didn't ask for me to be his father. You automatically become a father when your child is born, but you have to earn the title daddy. I understand that being a father doesn't mean you're a daddy. I learned something from watching my father. Being a father is not just being a man in the house. One night I came home late, well after 11 p.m., probably closer to midnight. I was busy at work, being a pastor. My son was about 12 years old at this time. He had been home all night by himself. He had cooked dinner and had dinner on the kitchen table when I came home. He didn't eat anything all night, and he waited for me to come home. He just wanted to have dinner with his father. That meal was the hardest meal I have ever eaten. I was a man and father in the home, but not the daddy. I thought I was being an example of what a Christian man should be like by trying to save the world for Jesus. But I learned that night that wasn't what God, and especially my son, wanted from me. God and my son wanted me to be a daddy. I realized my son didn't care how big my ministry was, how many people got saved, healed, or how great a preacher I was. All he wanted was to have dinner and spend some time with his dad. I now see the results of my mistakes and the lack of parenting skills while trying to raise my son. I can't begin to imagine the stress that is put on a single parent trying to be both mother and father to a child. God showed me that day that being a father and daddy are not the same. Being a daddy is more than being a provider or being present at school plays or sporting events or birthday parties. Being a daddy is more than that. The Bible says in Proverbs 27:19, a water reflects the face, so one's life reflects the heart. Being a real daddy is more about who you are than what you do. The quality of a product depends on the quality of the material used. The cheaper the merchandise, the higher the gloss needed. When the quality of the material is inferior, high gloss is needed to camouflage the real product. Quality is always internal, not external. Whatever a man is in private, what he believes, practices, and has built into his character determines the actions and direction he makes in public. Real manhood is found in the heart of a man and in his moral character. The night my son made dinner for me and my wife taught me some lessons I want to close with. This is not a complete list by any means, but they are valuable lessons that I want to share. The Bible says a mature man is someone who has put away childish things. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11. The biggest childish thing a man has is selfishness. Here are 4 things that I've learned. A man provides for his family. Providing for your family is more than financial support. It is also taking responsibility to provide emotional and spiritual support. A daddy needs to teach his children and prepare them to become responsible adults who know how to negotiate the evils of this world. A man protects his family. Being a protector is more than providing physical safety. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 10 through 15 describes a man who protects his son by passing on wisdom, helping him build godly character. A daddy not only protects his son, but the generations to follow, as the wisdom he shares gets passed on. A man serves and leads his family. Matthew verse 28 says, "The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." A daddy is called to be a servant leader who takes responsibility for his wife and children and puts their needs before his. A daddy is not called to be selfish, but demonstrate sacrificial love, the love we see in God. A man follows God's design for true masculinity. Michael 6:8 says, "He has shown you, O mortal, what is good, and what does the God require of you? To act justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." The foundation of a daddy's life should be his relationship with God. A daddy who walks humbly with God is motivated and strengthened to step up and assume the difficult responsibilities that confront him. The choice is yours. Are you going to be a man that has fathered a child? Or are you going to be a man a child can call daddy? Happy Father's Day, and God bless you.